We must eat. Another one.
Thanks, welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all the support that I've received for my first video, for all the likes, comments and subscriptions that I've received throughout the week. That was amazing, guys. I love you so much. And today we're having a story time, guys. So I'm gonna tell you about how I dribbled myself, basically, because this guy, he was not really in the wrong, but I dribbled myself. But yeah, you'll get to know the story, guys. So stay tuned for more. Mwah! So guys, the story time is generally about how I got dribbled, or how I dribbled myself, according to one best friend of mine. So I'm looking at you. So it started back in 2016. So where I was very confused little boy, didn't know what he wanted. He was gay, straight, bisexual, pansexual, whatever. I'm not even gonna name all the LGBTIQ plus thingies. So I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what I want. I only had like, I had one gay experience at that time. So it was just like, so I didn't pay much attention on it. So on top of that, it was a matter of I met friends. And then these friends, I actually met a couple, like two lesbians, they're a couple. So they were my friends at the time, my first friends. They were in Johannesburg. They convinced me to go to Pride, 2016 Pride. It was in Melrose Arc. When we got there, we linked up with other people. It was a job. We were drinking, smoking, like it was just a nice time. So all that happened, and there was a specific cute guy in that group. And then his name, he had a broken arm at the time. So he called himself this other nickname that I don't want to disclose, but yeah. So his name, I'm gonna call him Warabi. So Warabi, me and him never really had like a proper conversation until I went to the toilet, because he was the one accompanying me. So I went to the toilet, and I got to the toilet, went to the male toilet, because like I identify as a male. So get to like the LGBTI conversations later on in my content. So I went to the male toilet. When I get up, he has this other strange face and just strange look on his face. And I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, no, I genuinely thought you were a girl. And I'm like, really? Because guys, see? So he's like, I genuinely thought you were a girl. I'm like, lol. So if you thought I was a boy the first time we met each other, what was gonna happen? He's like, no, I was gonna hit on you. Like probably something was gonna happen at that time. I laughed. And I'm like, he was actually my first crush, like my first male crush. Yeah, my first ever male crush there in Johannesburg and everywhere there. So okay, that happened, and then Mugai, we exchanged numbers. Yeah, it's cute, everything like that. We started talking. Why am I lying? We didn't really start talking, we exchanged numbers. First day, I'm the one who gave him his money. I gave him my numbers. So first day, Warabile, Dolo. Second day, Warabile. And then
2 days later,
Warabile comes back. When Warabile comes back with a text. We've now started talking, we're vibing, everything like that. And stuff that was not safe for work was sent through the phones, through WhatsApp and whatnot. And that genuinely, I caught feelings. Yeah, I officially said it. I caught feelings for the guy. And then he ghosted. Like he ghosted. Guys, have you ever caught feelings and this guy goes mute? For like, it was in, Pride was in October. And then, yeah, he ghosted around November, December. Mukai ghosted. That's when, after him ghosting, I'm like, okay, forget about the guy. Continue on with my life. 2017, he comes back. I meet him in a club. This club, guys, if you came to Johannesburg earlier on in the time, this club was the biggest club at that time. Not the biggest club, but like everyone, if person is like, I'm going out, they'll think of this club, which is underground. It's just here by Carlton Center. So I went there with my friend. So you almost said his real name. So Warabile is there with his friend. So when they're there, then we vibe, we just connect, and then feelings, boom, same time they come back. Warabile is back, I see it now and everything. And then guess what Warabile does when we first talk? He comes up to me, he's like, hi, we hug and everything like that. Then Warabile says to me, he wants my friend. Like, guys, I genuinely see that I was a fucking asshole. Yeah. I was stupid. I'm like, okay, I'll help you out. Him asking for my friend, he also gave me his friend. Which, his friend, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, he was not bad looking, he was not anything, but it's just like, I still like Warabile, so I can't find myself being with the other guy, which I'm gonna call Tato. So Tato Vele tries his best. He's doing all the right things, but I'm not there. I wanted Warabile. So it's like, hey. But I still exchange numbers with Tato. Fine. And then that night we all go home. Me and my friend go home. And oh yeah, my friend is also... Really? Hi, he has not confirmed, so I can't say. But yeah, it was 4 guys generally in the club. So the next day I get a text from I get a text from Tato, and Tato is using Warabile's numbers. And it's funny how I can remember I said Warabile ghosted in 2016, but I still had his numbers. So I'm thinking maybe he's gonna come back. So he texts me with Warabile's numbers. I'm like, this is Warabile's numbers. I see them because they were saved on my phone. And then he's like, hi, this is Tato here, yada yada yada, we met yesterday. I'm like, oh, hi, Vele, we continue on the conversation. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it wouldn't be fair if I continue or start something with Tato when I'm not actually sorted out with Warabile, because the heart still wants what it wants. Just like Selena said. So, the first thing I said to before we got a little bit too deep into this whole thing, I was like, oh, can I please first get Warabile's number so I can talk to him, because there's something I want to clear with him. He's like, no, Tato doesn't have a phone anymore. I don't have Tato's numbers anymore because I lost my phone. I'm like, in my mind I'm thinking, I met you in a club the day before. You lost your phone, but you still have my numbers. How is that possible? Right here, man. And I'm like, okay, sure, Dana. If you're done lying, you'll text the proper name. Then I go to Warabile via Messenger. We talk on Facebook and all that. We talk. Then Warabile, agangnagi, guys. Agangnagi mukai. Him not liking me. Mukai is on some. Oh yeah, so when are you gonna pull through with your friend? The other guy. I'm like, why? Like, why are we in this? Like, I thought, you see. So I'm like, anytime you just tell us when you want to invite us, then we'll pull through. Then Fede, he invites us maybe one time. We go to his place. When we go to his place, there's another cute guy. Yes, guys. So we get there, we chill and whatnot. And there's Tatos, there's Warabile, and there's their roommate. There was 3 of them in the room, and then it's me and my friend. So we're there, and then Tato was like, I'm going out. And I'm like, oh, flip. I can't stay behind with Warabile and this guy because they will probably gel and then they'll put me there like Chris. I don't want that. So I go out with Tato. We go turn up. I don't know what happened between Warabile and him. I don't give a shit. So after that, yeah, I talked to Warabile after 2 weeks, if not 3. Then Warabile, and now I'm now like, okay, fair dude. I see everything that's happening. I see that you're now talking frequently with my friend. But one thing I want to tell you right now, I just want to clear the air. I genuinely still like you from Vele back then. I still like you. You still, yes, like you're my first crush. I didn't say you're my first crush, but that was going through my mind. So he's like, okay, sure, let's come through to my place. Let's talk it out. Stupid again. I go. I go. When I get there, then it's nice. Lovely session. He's playing his own music. Oh, guys, one important thing. Warabile is a DJ. He's a DJ. Y'all should have warned me about DJs when I started off dating. But yeah, Warabile is a DJ. So he's playing me his own music and yada yada yada. He's a deep house person. He's playing deep house with smoking hard in his couch. And instead of talking things out, stupid me again gets into an entanglement in the sheets with this guy. So yeah, that happened. And then Vele, he treated me well. I was fine. I felt special. And he actually did forget about my friend. He actually did forget. So now it's me and Warabi. So it's me and Warabile, and then Friday we continue talking. Now we're talking frequently on WhatsApp, on Messenger, and Instagram. And then Warabile, then Mugai comes to the club. That's our weekend because we had our entanglement on the Monday. On the weekend it was like Saturday, Friday. We went to go back to the same club where we all met. But he came alone. When he comes alone, we're grinding. Guys, like volumunati. I was happy with this guy. So we're grinding and whatnot. He's like, oh, please accompany me to go buy cigarettes. I'm like, okay, fine. Now you've been checking, like you even want me to accompany you. Let's walk. We go, he buys a cigarette. He takes, the stupidest thing happened. He takes out his phone. When he takes out his phone, oh shit, I have missed calls. I'm like, oh, missed calls from who? He's like, it's this other person. He calls that person back. Guess what he said? Hi, baby. In front of me. And guys, mind you, 2017 J still had morals. Did I just say I don't have morals? By morals, but I was like, I was still that boy, like, I'm not gonna have sex with a guy that's in a relationship. I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Which right now, those things I said I was not gonna do in 2017, I'm probably still doing them now. So yeah, I was that boy now. So fine, I got really pissed. And I'm like, screw you, bruh, like, think it. Then I walk away while he was still there in the phone call with his boyfriend. I walk away. And then when I walk away, Ravina comes back to the club. He finds me dancing in my bed. And he's like, so are we going home together? I'm like, middle finger to you, my guy. I'm going home. Which I did go home. And then on the Monday, he's like, yo, my body is aching, yada yada yada. Don't you want to come and give me a massage? Hey, Mukai, the swing like a swing PVD. So I'm like, bruh, you will tell your boyfriend to come give you a massage. Then I go. Now I'm the one who's ghosting 2017. And then when I ghost the guy, that's when 2018 he comes back. Oh yeah, 2018, like that really nothing happened. 2019. So guys, generally in my whole life, in my whole 2018, 2019, we used to play like never have I ever, those type of games. Okay guys, I'm really sorry about the interruption, but yeah, my battery died. So genuinely, so what happened? Oh, where was I? Yes, I was at 2017. Yeah, that year ended. Then 2018, 19. Guys, I would be that kid that genuinely every time, who was your best thing? Who was your best kiss? Who was your best sex experience? Who was the most spontaneous sexual thing you've done? Guess who was gonna be? Warabile. So this guy has been in my life, has been there, and I used to go to clubs where he used to DJ. Hey, he never got out. I had his share of it was here. So to a point where I got like a mini intervention from my friends. They'd be like, "Hi Joe, Puma, like Puma, you've been there, like you've been with this guy." And I was like, yes, I wanna Puma, but stupid thing here, it's just there. So until I took the stand in 2019. Was it 2019 or 2020? Look guys, it's 2020. So it's like I took the stand where I was like, okay, Fede, okay, put him to my place. I want us to talk what so I can get my closure. And then my sense of closure is closure, like closer type of ish. So that was my closure. I got my closure. we entangled again for the last time in the sheets. That's when I was like, okay, this guy's was not really that ish. He's not the one. He kept my life stagnant, but after I got that closure, it was like, okay, Fede, I don't need you anymore. I don't need to be in this circle anymore. I don't need to be in this cycle where everything that has to happen in my life, I have to think about it. And then which eventually got over the guy. Guys, I got over him. I genuinely got over him. So that's it for my story time, guys. That is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel and join the Wild Thangs family, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around for this long, because yes, this has been a long video. My battery even died. But guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media. Junito.Torres on Instagram, Junito.Torres on Twitter, and Junino Jurius Miakayaka on Facebook. I love you guys. Peace out. Mwah.